Hi, and welcome to the Ask Dr. Angela podcast with everyone's favorite OBGYN, Dr. Angela Jones. Have you ever been too embarrassed or shy to ask your own doctor about your, girl parts? Well, you've come to the right place to get straight answers. Feel free to ask Dr. Angela anything women's health related. Obstetrics and gynecology? She keeps it real. Pregnancy? She's been there, done that. Menopause? She'll get you through. Young or old, Dr. Angela's got you covered, girl. Now here's Dr. Angela.
What's good, people? This is Dr. Angela, everyone's favorite OBGYN, and I would like to welcome you to episode 237 of the Ask Dr. Angela podcast. I am so in my zone when I'm sitting in my office by myself, sitting in front of my big ass iMac PC, microphone right in front of me, just doing this. Love this. So I get a lot of emails. I get a lot of direct messages, whether it's via Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, whatever. Today's question comes to us from Bree in my neck of the woods, somewhere in Jersey. And so this is really funny. She said to me, hi, Dr. Angela. I saw a video and then visited your page. You actually answer questions about health? So I responded. See, I actually do respond, people. I'm telling you. I responded, hello to you. Yes, I do respond to questions as relates to women's health. And so then she responded back to me. And she said, oh, okay. I was curious if a female can have bleeding with clots and still be pregnant. And so that's the question. Can a female have heavy bleeding with clots and still be pregnant? The answer to that is pretty easy, but it leaves me with a lot of information that's missing. Can you have bleeding in pregnancy? Absolutely. I'd be curious to know where in the pregnancy you are. Are you really early, i.e. less than 12 weeks? If that's the case, is this something like a threatened miscarriage? Or are you in the second or third trimester with bleeding? Is this, as a result of being that much further along, are we worried about something like a placental abruption? Is there something called a subchorionic hematoma going on, which is a very common cause of bleeding in pregnancy, where there's a separation between the placenta and, the walls of the uterus. So there can be many different reasons for bleeding during a pregnancy, but information that I need to know is, number one, how far along you are, and number two, if there has been any investigation as to an obvious source. Now, I've given you several reasons, and I haven't even gone into the plethora of different, reasons that can be attributed to bleeding during a pregnancy. We just don't have time to go into all of that. But if you are having bleeding and passing clots, I do hope that you've seen your OBGYN and that you guys have followed up and come to some diagnosis as to what the cause is, and hopefully it's been treated and you're doing okay. Because, we all know bleeding during pregnancy, even if you see like that light pink tinge, that freaks pregnant moms out. So, Bree, I hope that you're doing okay, and maybe you're just asking for a friend, and if you are, then I hope that she is okay. But thank you so much for reaching out, and thank you for checking out my website and my page. And I hope that you will continue to support and follow along. And hopefully we've helped you today. So everyone else out there, if you have a question or, a topic that you want featured in the podcast, you know what to do. www.askdrangela.com. That's AskDrangela.com. Click on the question mark and you can send me a direct email, or you can direct message me on any of my social media venues. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. In closing, I'm going to leave you with a quote from Robert Frost. It says, in 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. That it certainly does. Until next time, look better, feel better, be better. Can't wait to reconnect on episode 238 of the Ask Dr. Angela podcast.
Thank you for listening to the Ask Dr. Angela podcast. For more information on women's health and the show notes for this episode, please visit Dr. Angela at www.askdrangela.com. While you're there, don't forget to leave your own message for Dr. Angela. See you soon! All of the information provided and discussed in this podcast is for educational and informational purposes only and should not take the place of consulting a physician. This podcast is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any disease or illness and does not and should not replace treatment from a medical professional.